Hey guys, what's going on? Drax here, back again with another episode of Ark Survival Evolved here on the Pooping Evolved server. Hope you guys are having a good day. My day is going pretty darn well, and today we are going to try our best and do some taming. That's right, we're going to do some taming. I'm not going to do a mammoth today, but I do have the kibble for raptor kibble, which is mammoths, and I also have Argentavis kibble, which is for Ark kibble. I have to look this up like every day, and I feel terrible for it, but I'm pretty sure Argentavis is strictly for Spinos. I was trying to see if it was for anything else too, but it's not. It's strictly for Spinos. I have some Bronto eggs, which could be for Sabertooths, but not really, you know, a bunch of those. But yeah, that's basically where we're sitting. We have the Argentavis kibble, and that's what I'm going to go look for today is a Spino. I kind of want a Spino. It's been a long time since I've tamed a Spino, and I've used one. Like, it's been a real long time. So we're going to take Vision out. I'm going to drop some of this stuff off on Vision. Drop the rest of this. I've got a good amount of narcotics. I'm not bringing the kibble with me just yet because I want to make sure I can find one, and then we'll go back to it. Oh, you know what? That's a terrible idea. Why don't we just get the kibble now and head on? But yeah, we're still working on construction on the base. There's not been a whole lot that's changed since the last episode. Still kind of working everything out. I'm still a little torn on how I want everything to work out. I'm a little like, I'm not liking the way the ramps are. So that'll probably be something that changes here relatively soon. We're gonna have to work up a new way to get in and out of the base for like the big dinos, like the mammoth. Maybe I'm not really sure how I'm gonna work it, but I'm not a fan of this. Like this side's not bad, but I also wanted to put those other 3 cubes up here too. So I'm trying to determine how I want that to happen, how I want it to work. And I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I want everything to work out. So we will definitely be working on that. Last night, I was told by Garrett and Blood Eagle that there was a Giga around here. I don't know if the guy's worked his way around or where he went, but he was right in this area. Apparently, he had walked over parts of my base. So that could have been real bad. But yeah, I think we're going to head out. We're going to try and find ourselves a Spinosaurus and see about taming it. And we'll bring you guys back. If you guys like this video, please do me a favor, hit that like button. It helps me out a lot. It helps more people see the video, especially like if they look up like Ark Survival, Spinosaurus taming type stuff, you know. But yeah, all right, let's continue on, and I'll be right back in a second. So guys, I've been flying around for a little bit here, and I found a couple of Spinos, but I wanted to show you guys this. I thought this was really kind of weird. Like, I mean, I know exactly what it is. You can see the lines in all directions. That this is technically the world border, the world tiles. But I never saw this before, and I'm not sure why I haven't seen it before, or maybe it's been here this whole time and I just never really realized it. But it's kind of weird. Like, I don't know. Feels like Ark should step up their map making game here just a little bit, maybe smooth some edges out. Not sure. Guys, I finally found one. Finally found a Spino. Holy cow. It has taken me ages. Like, I have flown around this dang island for who knows how long trying to find one of these things, and I finally found one. Now, the question is, I mean, he's pretty cool looking, 104. But how do I get him? That is the question. I don't know. He's fighting this Dilo. So I feel like I need to, like, kite him over here. Come on. Alright. Alright. Come on. Yeah, there you go. Follows the Drax. Ouch. Come on. You're alright. Come on. Keep coming, buddy. No. Alright. Come back here. Come back here. Quit fighting that trike. I guess you're just gonna fight that trike now, aren't you? Ow! Fought so many alphas today. Our melee damage is almost up to 1,000, which is when I'll start pumping health and speed. All right, so you got that. All right, come on. Come on. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, you stick with me. You're just gonna attack all this stuff? All the things? Really? Like, you just don't care about your Draax? Why don't you care about Draax? Why is Draax not the person that you care about most in your life? I don't understand. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I'm tempted to, like, park my bird. There's a raptor over there, but I'm tempted to park my bird. And let's see. Can I get... Oh, a little bit of frame rate there. All right, I think shots like those would hit. I'm like 97.5% sure that they are hitting, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay, it's still fighting that turtle. I feel like if he bites that Giganto's gonna. No, no, no. Come on. All right, come on. We need to help him with this turtle. All right, let's gamma down a little bit here. And then come in here. I want to try and kill the turtle. All right, I killed the turtle. All right, come on. You want some of this? No, no, no. Oh, why? Though you are closer, so that's a plus. Alright, now let's see. Alright, you coming over here? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Spino, big, beautiful Spino. Oh, you want me, don't you? Oh, that hit the rock. Dang it. Alright. Come on, pass out, buddy. You know you want to. You know you want to pass out. Come on. Come on. There's no way you're getting up here. Like, there's no... It's inconceivable that you would make your way up here to this rock. All right, come on, pass out. It's probably going to take a good majority of these arrows. But come on. I'm so excited to have a Spino. Like, I've missed Spinos. Spinos used to be my favorite dino. And I think I don't like them in packs. But when, you have a singular Spino or something, they can be really great. But I've missed them. And I think the reason they're not my favorites anymore is because they, I haven't had one in a long time. I haven't had a good one. Had a couple of good ones last season, but I didn't use them very much. I was kind of using a lot of T-Rexes last season. This guy is not going to fit in our base in any way, shape, or form, so I'm not entirely sure where I'm going to keep him. But we'll figure that out in due time. All right, so we've had... Are you... Oh... Thought you was going to make your way up there for a second. I was going to be a little concerned. Okay, I really just don't want this guy to just, like, start running away. That would be terrible. Come on, buddy. Come on. How many arrows do you think this is going to take? I have quite a few narcotics on me as well, so I'm hoping that we don't have to worry about it too much. All right. Nothing bad around. I mean, what's going to attack a Spino? The only thing that attacks Spinos, I think, is a T-Rex. And she's down. Awesome. Okay, let's go. Go, go, go. All right, come down here. Okay, now, can I reach? Yes. Okay, perfect. Let's grab. Oh, I've got everything. I've got everything. All right, let's put in the kibble, and I'm gonna put in 100 narcotics for now. Let's put away our gun, and yeah, I'll bring you guys back as soon as we get this happened. It's a 104. So if I take a second here, 104, Spino, and that's 104. This should take about 30 minutes. That's not bad at all. I'm pretty excited. All right, guys, be back in a second. All right, guys, our little Spino should have no problems whatsoever standing up here pretty soon, momentarily. Little ways to go yet. Thought it was a little closer than that. But yeah, I'm really excited to have a high-level Spino, and I think, what was the level? 104? Yeah, 104, so it'll gain 51 levels. So it should put it at 155? Yeah, 155 should not be bad at all. And that's going to work out really well. Yeah, it's going to stand up any second here. So once it stands up, we're going to take it back to the base. Kind of thinking, what name do I want to go for this one? I might do, is it male? It is male, so I'm kind of thinking I might do the Red Hulk on this one. It doesn't have to be a superhero, but we can do the Red Hulk. I know, I'm kind of thinking I'm going to do Flash. This is Flash. Yep, 100%. This is Flash. I know I normally do Marvel superheroes, but yep, I've decided that this one's name is going to be Flash. Yep. All right, so there it is. Let's check out the stats on it, Flash. And we've got 3,000 health, 3,360, 900 stamina, which is not a lot. Weight 504, melee damage is almost 300 at 299.8. Movement speed 100%. So yeah. All right, let's work our way back up to my base, and then we'll make a saddle for this guy, and probably take it over to Dead Island to see how it does. All right, so just landed back at my base, and should be pretty close here. Now, I don't think I've learned Spino Saddle, and I don't think I have anything for Spino Saddle either. But let's take a quick look here. Spino, nope, nothing, not a thing. All right. Put up some of the stuff that I got off some alphas, a couple of apprentice shirts, gloves. I even picked up a journeyman pick and a primitive pike, but the pike was decent. And apprentice crossbow, so we'll just throw all that in there, and then I'm going to throw these helmets in here as well. Picked up a turtle egg on my adventures, and so that can go there. And then, if we come over to these, we can look up Spino, and we can go ahead and make that. I want to go ahead and gamma down here, just because it's so incredibly bright. Grab some of these, because I think we'll need it. And come over here, and there's our Spino saddle. So we'll craft that up, and then I think we're going to take our time and head on over to the island and see about getting involved. Let's see. Flash is right down here. Flash, you know, like I said, I've been sticking to more Marvel characters lately, but Flash is one of those. I've actually been watching Flash on Netflix and really enjoying it, to be quite honest with you. It's really good. So I'm going to up the melee damage there. And I'm even going to get rid of a lot of this junk that's here. It looks like it took quite a bit of health damage as well. Take my narcotics back. And then if we come up here again... can I get up to hell? All right, I want to put the kibble away, and then we're going to head over to the island. All right, so here we are, headed over to the Dead Island, North Island, Carno Island, whatever you want to call it. That's where we're headed. I am heading over here to level just a little bit. There's not really a whole lot that I need to do. Spinos are relatively tough to begin with, and with the boost that you get from low levels, Like, I should be inside of a decent, melee damage range with little to no effort. So let's see here. I'm at 374 right now. I think we started right at 300, so quite a bit has raised. We have gained 6 levels, I believe. So, like, that's not bad. That's probably what, about 12 points of melee damage per tick. But yeah, we got a couple of T-Rexes up there. Those should be worthy opponents for a Spinosaurus like myself. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's jump right in here. Their hard turning radius shouldn't be too bad to deal with. I'm just hoping my stamina holds out. Alright, the one on the left is going down much quicker. And the one on the right, there it goes. Alright, level 100 Saber too. That's not bad. And then, as this catches up, we now have a couple more levels to continue along our day. So I'm going to run around the island a few times and get this guy nice and leveled up. Alright, so I've made my way around the island a couple times, got about 12 levels, not really finding any dinos that are that big. Like, I don't know, I haven't found any, I think I've ran into like 3 T-Rexes when I've circled the island about 10 times. And so yeah, that's a little unfortunate. But I wanted to ask you guys, this guy's name is Flash, and so he needs to be fast. Like, that's, he's got to be quick. But what I don't know and what I've never tested is, does movement speed determine the swim speed? That is something that I'm really curious about, and I would like to try and figure that out. Also, if you guys know or have figured that out for yourselves, that could be really useful. I mean, I know he could run on land and be pretty fast, and that could be really useful. But I'm glad to have a Spino, because especially when I make my trips up to the North Island or the snow biome, the winter biome, it could really lead into some better weight distribution. I'm much more well protected up there on a Spino compared to a Sarco. Even though our Sarco is pretty good, but our Sarco is really fast in the water, and I don't think it really matters. But on players, if I'm not mistaken, on players, the oxygen stat is what allows you to swim faster. And so that's why I'm curious if oxygen is what matters on a dino, or if it's movement speed. That's something I'm really curious about. And I don't know if anybody's really looked at that yet. I know we've talked about it on Sarcos between Zul'jin and myself, but I don't know that we ever determined if that was for all water dinos, or I mean all these water land hybrids, I guess I should say. Is that an alpha? No, those aren't alphas. It just the weird, like, I guess shadows, you could say, almost made it look like it was an alpha. But yeah, so that is gonna be where we wrap up today's episode, guys. It's been a good one. I'm gonna go and actually I'm gonna have dinner with Slipgator. He is in town looking at some houses. Oh, I can up his oxygen. Oh, I'm torn now. I don't know what to do. Maybe it goes up by 200 points, so that's gotta be pretty good, right? So let's clear out the inventory here. Let's get rid of everything that's not beneficial for us. So a bunch of the meat, like, that's one thing, is we just get a ton of meat. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap up the episode here today, guys. I hope that you enjoyed, and I guess I will see you tomorrow, when I guess we'll have to work on a spot to keep this guy, because for now he doesn't really have a spot, and we definitely need a place to house our large dinos. But yeah, like I said, for now, guys, my name is Draax. Hope you enjoyed today's episode of Ark Survival Evolved here on the Pooping Evolved server, and I'll see you tomorrow.